So once the SAP got installed, there is a MMC will be created in your desktop. SAP MMC will be created in your desktop here. SAP MMC will be created here. So this MMC, it contains means MMC means SAP Management Console. So here, whatever the SAP systems you are installing, that SAP systems will be available here. That SAP SIDs will be available here. In that, you can see three items here, right? One is the DB. You can see DB. This is the DB related thing. So one is this is the one, which is like your SAP. There is a two instances are created SAP level. SAP level, you see, they are the two instances are created here. Two instances are created here. So one is the with the SAP training 177 is the instance number. Second one is the 66 is the instance number, which we have given during the installation time. So during the SAP installation time, we have given the inputs like what is your SAP SID, then what is the passwords, what are the passwords, and also we have given the SAP instance numbers, right? SID, instance number, and these things we have given here. Yes.
So, are you logged in now? So, no one can log in the system now.
No one will log into the system now means
Means
you are,
no other means now you have logged into the system, right?
yes.
So now if I am trying to connect to the RDP, so I'm not able to. So
Why? What is
don't know
the
why.
user? What is the user you are using?
Pranit, but it is not connecting.
When onwards you are unable to connect it?
Yes, yes.
When onwards? When onwards?
Sorry.
At what time onwards you are unable to connect it? So whenever we do the SAP installation on the server, you will see the SAP MMC Management Console. So here you will see the list of your SAP SIDs, means your SAP systems here. So which means whatever the systems are installed here, all your systems will show in the SAP systems list here. All your SIDs will show here. All our SIDs will show here in this list here. So which means a list of systems here. See, so one is the SPS, someone is installed. Second one is the one more person is done the installation of the NW1 here. So now it's in the ash color, which means stopped status. So to start the SAP systems, remember everybody, if you are unable to connect it to the SAP systems also in the real time, so SAP system may be stopped status. So if it is started, then what is the color coding here? So we can simply identify the color coding here. So right click on the SID here, then start it. Okay, right click on the SID, then start. It will ask the password here. It will ask the password. So here we can use the, so if you are the administrator, you can use the password. Otherwise, you can use the SID ADM user. Right? Whenever we do the installation, there are the some specific users are getting created. So this is very important. So they are the OS level users, SAP level users, they are the DB level users. In the three layers, there are the three types of users are getting created when we do the installation here. One is the SID ADM user, then SAP services SID user will be created, which means your SID is the NW1 ADM, then SAP services NWD user will be created here. NW1 will be created. SAP level means application server level. They are the SAP star and DDIC users will be created. SAP star and DDIC users will be created here. Right? DB level, DB SID ADM user will be created. So these are the default users will be created during the installation, of the installation of the SAP system here. So along with this one, SAP MMC, you will get it out in the MMC. Two SAP, yesterday I showed the two instances will be under the SID. You will see the two instances you will get. So one is the ASCS instance, above system central services here. Second one is the primary application server instance. You will get it out here, right? Now system is started now here, right? So you see it's a fully green, which means system is started successfully here. So sir, here how can we identify here? Here we can see this is the ASCS instance, this is the application server instance here. They are the, by default you will get the two instances when you do the SAP installation. When we do the SAP installation, as per the architecture, as per our SAP architecture here, you will get the, yeah, as per SAP architecture here, this is the presentation layer. So then this is the SAP layer, this is the DB layer here, right? So presentation layer, then SAP layer, then DB layer. There are the three layers, you will get it out from here. So right, application layer here, application layer. In the application layer, you will get the two instances here. One is the ASCS instance that we discussed yesterday. Then second one is the D instance number, which means D instance number means primary application server, actual work will be run here, right? So SAP is the one of the brand new house. You are builded the one SAP system means brand new house you builded. Then inside of the house, you will have the two bedrooms. One is the ASCS bedroom and second one is the primary application server bedroom you have builded here, right? So in that primary application server you have builded, but who will stay in the ASCS? As we discussed yesterday, in the SAP, we have the, so 7 work process will be created here. One is the D means, so dialog work process. V means update work process. E means NQ work process, right? So NQ work NQ work process here. So NQ work process here. So then B means background work process here, right? So then M means the message server here. So then G means the gateway server, gateway work process here. S means the spool work process here. So there the 7 work process will be created during the SAP installation, means family members. These all are the our family members here. How many work process we have in the SAP system means, answer to that question 5 plus 2. So which means 7 total. 2 will be in the ASCS instance, message server, and NQ server will be in the ASCS instance. Message server, NQ server will be in the ASCS instance here. Then remaining 1 means here remaining 5 will be in the here. Remaining 5 means, so dialog, update, so background, gateway, spool. Remaining 5 will be in the, in this case here. So they are the 5 plus 2 total 7. Sir, here you diagrammatically you explained, that is fine. I want practically I want to show in the system, right? So here this is the application server, then this is the database here. This is the SAP architecture, right? This is the SAP rough architecture here. This is the DB, this is the database, this is the SAP total, this is the, you are here. This is the SAP Logon Pad, means you are here in the presentation layer here. So by using you are here, you need to log into the SAP application server, means you need to launch the SAP application server here. So how to do that one, right? So here, whenever you have the two instances here, right? Here, how can we identify which one is the ASCS instance and which one is the application server here? Database, we can identify like, it's a DB symbol is there, we can identify. But these two are same. How can we identify means, by checking the process list here, by checking the process list in the MMC. In the MMC, you see we have the message server and NQ server is available here. In the message server and NQ server is so available here. In the message server, NQ server is available here, right? So message server and NQ server is available here, which means so this is the ASCS instance where we have message server, NQ server is available. That is called the where we have also where we have the message server, NQ server is available. So that is called the ASCS instance. ASCS instance here. ASCS instance here, right? So where we have only remaining processor running here, right? So like remaining process means so dialog work process, update, BTC, and spool. So where we have the remaining 5 work process are available, those are called the application server. Along with this one, we have the dispatcher, IGS, and IC man 3 will be available here. 3 will be available IC man and IGS and dispatcher. So these are available here. Here if you go to the above work process table here, DIA means dialog work process. UPD means update. BTC means backgrounds. Here by default, you will get the 10 dialog work process you will get. So 6 BTC work process you will get. Remaining all are 111. So YSR means here dialog work process will play the very critical role to handle the user request, to handle the load. Dialog work process and BTC work process will play the majority of the key role, right? That's why we have more process here. If you have 10 process, why? Because whenever you are logging to the SAP system, dialog work process will take the user request here, right? So see here, this is the instance wise. So these are the 2 instances here. How to identify means just expand it, go to the process list where we have the message server, NQ server is running. That is called the so ASCS instance. Where we have the remaining processor running, including dispatcher and remaining work process. These are all called the these are all called the these are all called the so application server, which means in the one bedroom we have the ASCS message server and queue server. In the remaining in the master bedroom we have the this is the main application server is in the main. We have the remaining work process all in the available here, right? So now how to log in? So now we know what is the ASCS instance and when the anyone like if you install the SAP system, if you install the any SAP SID, 2 instances will be created, that is fine. But under this SID, also there are the 2 instances. If you install the one more SID, there are the 2 instances, 2 SAP instances. If you install the n number of SAP systems, by default, you will get the one ASCS instance, one application server instance, you will get one application server instance, you will get from SAP here. Sir, then how to log into the SAP systems here? That is the main question here, right? So in your logon pad, every desktop, every member's desktop, there is a logon pad here. Just to open the SAP logon pad, just open the SAP logon pad here. Just to open the SAP logon pad here. In the logon pad, so this is the logon pad here. Using this SAP logon pad, so we can log into the our SAP systems here. Then, sir, how to add? First of all, we need to create the entry here. Then we can log in. There are no entries here. It's empty. Then how to configure the entries here, right? So here, just click on the create symbol. This is the one here. From here onwards, you need to start your work here, day-to-day assessments here, right? From here onwards, adding the systems to the logon pad, log into the SAP system, then provide the screenshots here. From here onwards, you need to start your practice here, right?
Hello.
This is the important, yes.
Sir, I have created one SID yesterday, but it is not showing in SAP MMC. Why it is means like that? I created like PRA. It is not
you-
showing in.
Did you complete the entire installation? No, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, it is not completed. That's why it's not showing anything. If you complete the entire installation, definitely it will MMC, it will show. It's not completed. Maybe it's cancelled in the middle or it cancelled in the somewhere it's cancelled. That's why it's not showing here. That's why it's not showing. If you successfully 100% is completed, definitely it will show here. So
Yeah, I
if
have completed, and after that I have closed the task. Disconnect. That's all.
no,
So
it's not
mention.
installed. It's not installed. I can say here it's not installed in this host.
So I need to install from the first, or it will
Not
start
required.
from.
Already others installed. So you practiced up to review parameter section. That's fine. No need to do the again installation. Why? Because unnecessarily it's not required. So someone already started the SPS as well. It's already there. We can practice this too. NW1 SPS we can practice it.
Okay, means anyone can log into the any
Yeah,
SIDs.
any SID we can log in. That's why one SID we can log into the multiple people we can log in. So
Okay.
that's fine. Someone already started the SPS while we are discussing here. So they have started. So if your guys just concentrate on only on the topics which I'm telling, like if you do sidetrack like other activities means it will impact the system and other things. Okay, so I can find out who did it, but again I'm just telling. Okay, here, so adding the systems here, right? This is a very important. Why? Because since everybody new to SAP here, so this is a step very important for everybody here. How to add the SAP systems into SAP Logon Pad here, right? So go to the your SAP Logon Pad here, click on the click on the connection button here. So then click on the next step here. Here you will get the options here. One is the group server selection. Second one is the custom application server. By default, application server only we need to select it, right? It will be selected application server only. What is this option means I will explain, right? So description, SAP NW1 system. Suppose like anything you can maintain your name also, right? SID, SID means not anything. What is the SID you have installed? NW1. Then just type the NW1. What is the instance number of this one? Instance number of the your application server. You are connecting to the application server here. You are connecting to the application server 000, right? Then we can give the 00. Router string, it's not required. Application server name means your host name. Application server means your host name, which means our application server name is SAP Training 1. This is our application server name. Then SAP Training 1. Next, finish. Then entry is added to the your SAP Logon Pad here. Entry is added to the SAP Logon Pad here. So then select it, click on the Logon button. Then you will able to open the SAP screen here. See, SAP screen got opened here.
Sir, I have a query. Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, what is the SAP Logon updater which we are using actually?
Where you are using?
In our organization, we are using. So,
Just that is the Logon updater.
yeah, SAP Logon updater. In that only we used to add our systems. It will automatically update it in that.
Okay, that is maybe different. But this is
Maybe it is a
this is
kind
a
of internal configuration, sir.
maybe internal thing. I think that is the one.
Okay, okay,
This is
okay.
the SAP standard. Every organization will use the same logon procedure. Here
Okay.
we need to add. So normally your IT team will add the SAP entries here, but here sometimes we may have to add it here. This procedure we should know. Why? Because I will tell you one of the person he joined the organization in the time of 2023, I think that 22, 23. He joined the organization, so 1 week completed. Then the next Monday morning, his manager asked him to share the screen. He shared the screen. Then manager given the details like SID, host name, instance details, instance number they're given. Then he asked him to add the system into SAP Logon Pad. He don't know how to add it. He forgot basic thing. He forgot it. He don't know first of all. So then he's checking all the options. He's checking all the options, but he don't know where to add it. So what happened? Next day, immediately the manager identified, and only one word he said like, please hand over the laptop to IT team. Don't come to office from tomorrow onwards. That is the thing. So basics are very important here. Sometimes we may lose the job because of the not adding the system into the SAP Logon Pad also. Why? Because this basic thing, if you don't know the basic thing, then what you will do in the organization, right? Nothing we will do in the organization. So that is the reason. So basic things are very, very important here. Basic things are very important here, right? So that is the one thing here, right? So just double click it, you will get the SAP screen is opened here. So then, so once again, let me show you. So here, just click on the create connection. Okay, create. You need to click this button. It's not like a symbol or icon. Just it says it's an icon. Just you need to click this button, right? Then you will get the connection. Just click on the connection here. Then click on the next button. Just type your SID or whatever the name you want to type it. Just type it here, description or anything. But SID is you have to give the clear details here. What is the SID? SPS. Suppose SPS. Instance number, what is the application server instance? This is application server 66. Sir, how can you know means? So here this as always the symbol, based upon the symbol we can recognize this is a 66 here. 66 here. What is the application server? SAP training one. Same host we have installed the multiple application servers. Then click finish. Done. So now if you click this button, you will not able to log in. Why? Because SAP training partner is not reached. Yes, this is down. Because of this reason, you are unable to log in. Right? This is down. But you are able to log into this screen here. This SAP system. Why? Because so it's up. This SAP system is up and running fine. This SAP system is up and running fine here. That's why we can able to log in here. So then, sir, what is this client here? We got the option here, client, user ID, password, language. Language is common, English language. But what is the client here? SAP is the client-based concept here. SAP is the client-based concept. Client-based concept means SAP, you need to have the clients. By default, along with this OS users, SAP users, and this one, you will also get the two clients from SAP. Two clients you will get when you do the installation. One is the 000 and 001 clients you will get it out. How the instance number is 00299 here, the clients also like 0002, the 999 like this. We can create our own client, we can create it for our business. Client means where we can store the business data. Client is one of the business entity. In this client, you can store your business data. You can store it in this client. You can store all your business data. You can store it in this clients 000 and 999. You can store all your business data. You can store it here, right? These are the instance numbers. This is the two clients. You can store it here, right? That is the client topic here. So means more detailed about the client, you will get the upcoming here. So by default, you will get the two clients here, 000 and 00. These are the master clients. By default, you will get the two users here. So SAP start DAD. So master clients, master users. Why? Because SAP is our master, right? That's why we will call it as by default, we are getting, right, master clients, master users. You will get from SAP. You will get from SAP here. Right? So here, what we have to do, so you have client, fine. Then what is the user here? So during the installation time, I asked morning someone please share the password of this users here. Right? So here So during the installation time, we have given the password for all the users and everything. That password we have to provide it here. Suppose like you can log into the any one of the user, either SAP star DDIC, then so someone maybe they mention like different password they have given, it's not working even. Okay, so what I can do, I am able to log into the 000 client with DDIC. Any client, we can log in, any client, any user, we can log into the systems here. Right, you will able to log into the SAP system here. You will able to log into the SAP system here. Now you launched the SAP system. Now you are able to log into the SAP screen here. This is the SAP Business Application Server screen here. In this screen, the first one, it will ask the user ID and password. When we log into the SAP system, multiple sessions you can open it and you can do the work. It will get the screen here, right? Multiple sessions you can able to open it here. So this is the SAP screen. Once you log into the SAP screen, this is the SAP home page. This is the home page of the SAP. This we will call it as the easy access menu, SAP home screen. So here,
Sir,
SAP,
hello.
yes.
Sir, can you explain once again? Like before one user.
Okay. So here, yeah. So once you add the systems to the SAP Logon Pad, then you need to add, you need to log in, right? Then you need to log in means immediately system will not be opened. Here it will ask the user ID and passwords. User ID and passwords we have to give it here. User ID passwords means, so normally we don't have any user ID and password, nothing we created. Only installation time we given the password, right? We given the common password for all the users we given. What are the common users means? During the installation time, you will get these two users, you will get either SAP star or DDIC as the master users. Initially, when you are logging to the SAP system, you need to use this master users to log into the SAP systems. To log into the SAP system, you need to use it here. SAP star, you need to log into the SAP systems. You need to use this master users to log into the SAP systems here, right? So these are the two default clients here, right? Any client you can log in with the any one of the user you can log in to. So for initially first time starting time here, right? Here you can use it. So SAP star you can use it. Then the password also you can use it. But if it is the wrong, then you will say like name and password is wrong. Means if you have correctly given the password, whatever the password you given during the installation of this NW1, if you are using the same password, it will work. The guy who given the password is wrong, I think. So I'm unable to use that can something like that password. I'm unable to use it here. So let me try once again. No, unable to log in. So which means the password is wrong here. So maybe user is not exist here. So this may issues we may face it here. That's why whenever log into the SAP system, so carefully you need to type the passwords. You need to type the passwords here, right? Carefully you need to type the passwords. You need to type it here. Then only you can able to log into the SAP systems here, and only you can able to log into the SAP systems here, right? So then only can able to log into the SAP system. So you are able to log into the SAP system. So who helped you to log into the SAP system here? So this work process, SAP work process will help you to log into the SAP system here. Work process means here dialog work process is helped you to take the request. So here dispatcher is taken your request. Dialog work process help you to process your request, right? So that's why system is up and running means you are able to log into the SAP system here. Now you got the SAP screen. Yes.
Can we reset that DDIC password?
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it later.
Okay.
So, and also I will explain it when we have the topic. That time I will explain it. We have the security topic. I will explain it how to reset the passwords. Also, I will explain it. Okay. So for now, So you can log in. I will share the details in the group. So you can log in. So this is the way we can log into the SAP systems here. Today, what you have to do, you need to know how to add the systems into SAP Logon Pad. Once the system is added to the Logon Pad, you will get the SAP screen. Then how to log into the, how to log, sir, what are these clients here? Which means these clients are created by SAP during the installation time. That's why these are the master client. It contains the master data. So then what are these users? We never created anything. First time you are logging means these users also created by SAP during the installation, which means, so yes, during the installation time, default users, standard users, standard clients, right? So the passwords we have given, right? Same passwords we have to use it to log into the SAP systems here. Same we have to use it to log into the SAP system here. Now see, we are able to log into the SAP system here. So this is the SAP home page. This is the toolbar here. SAP is the, normally when you go to the some other application, you have the tabs. We have to work on the tabs. It's not the tabs based concept SAP. Transaction code based concept here, which means this is the box here. This is the OK code box here. This is the OK code box. Here in this box, we need to enter the transaction codes. In this box, we have to enter the transaction codes here. Here, our base is we have the, there are set of transaction codes are available here. So, which means to check the status, to know the status, to validate, to perform the administration activities, we have to use the standard things, we have to use it here. So, suppose here we go first transaction code, once the, as soon as system is installed, you need to enter the SIC is the transaction code to check the consistency check, installation check, whether you have successfully installed, are there any errors are reported, or here it will give you the clear information that is called the SIC, SICK, system consistency check here, system consistency check here. So that is called the SICK, SAP consistency check here. We will get it out here, SAP consistency check here. Okay, so this is the first one, you need to enter it here. So I want everybody please configure the entries in your Logon Pad. So then open the SAP screen. Then here what you have to do, you need to log into the system, then enter the first transaction code SICK, then send me the screenshot. Then in this way, you have successfully completed the assessment here. Why? Because I need to check whether you guys are able to practice up to here or not. I need to know here. So that's why. So you please start doing the assessments and practice from lab practicals and from here onwards here, right? The first thing is here, you need to add the system. Then, so once you add the system, log into the system with the user ID and password. Then you can enter the first, this is the OK code box here, which means here, so we have to enter the transaction codes here. SAP is the transaction code based concept here. If you transaction codes are, what is mean by transaction code means, transaction code is shortcut to the your business application. Normally, if you see the Salesforce, some searching tools, some other tabs, you have the tabs, maybe options. You have the options, tabs, links are available. You will operate it, right? Suppose if I take the Zoom meeting, everybody can able to see my Zoom meeting, right? In the Zoom meeting, we have the tabs, mute button, security button, participants. So we have the other things are there. We can operate it using these tabs. We can click it out. We can see all the options here. But SAP is not like the tabs based concept here. It's a transaction codes. Means if you enter the one transaction code, then only the respective business page will be opened. Respective business page will be opened here. So you need to enter the your transaction code here. The first transaction code, as soon as system is installed, as soon as you log in, SICK is the transaction code. Here using this transaction code, system, SAP system consistency check. You can check the SAP consistency check, which means your system is successfully installed or not. We can check it out using SICK transaction code here. Okay, that is that. So then so after that, if you see any errors, something like it will give the some clear information here. Some service is not running, please start it. Some package is not installed, please start it. So like that, it will give the information here. Normally, we want is SAP system. You are able to log in means SAP system is successfully installed. If SAP is not installed, then how can you able to log in, right? So sometimes running systems, you may face the some operating system level issues or anything. Those issues we have to fix it out. Means some other T codes we have to use it to check the what causing the error. More detailed way we can do it. So those things you will get it out. But first thing here, so here the first thing is the SICK is the transaction code you need to enter, and so take that screenshot and send it to me, or you can in the update in the group. I will come to know that you guys are all are up to the speed. Okay, this is about the today's class here. So today what you have to do assessment is configure the SAP systems into your SAP Logon Pad, then log into the SAP system, then execute the transaction code, then send the screenshots. Okay.
So while adding the means like system to the SAP Logon, we need to use that NW1 SIDs only,
I will
right?
yeah, I will share the details in the group. What
Mhm.
SID you have
We
to
share
use.
the client number and password of that, so
Everything,
we can.
everything I will share in the group. Not worry.
Okay, fine.
Any questions, anyone?